Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode we are going to be hopping back into the Newcrest build that I've been working on. If you guys have missed any of them, basically I am trying to build Newcrest, which is the empty world in The Sims 4. I'm trying to build it up, basically. I'm just trying to fill up all of the lots and stuff and kind of make like my own townies, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Today we are going to be working with the businesses and hobbies pack again. I have quite a few builds with this pack just because I had a lot of ideas with it when it came out, and I'm still making those dreams a reality. So today we're going to be making a lounge. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. While the game is loading, let me give you guys a friendly reminder to hit the subscribe button down below. And also, if you could leave a comment and like the video, it just helps to push my content out in the algorithm more so that we can make more internet friends along the way. Today's comment, tell me your best like clubbing story down below, or like what's your favorite song that comes on in the club. I've never been to a club in my life, partially because I was raised Mormon and me and my husband were Mormon for a hot minute when we were first like together and first married. We have since, we don't practice it anymore. But that's partially why like I've never been to a club before, so I don't really know like what the whole like clubbing life is like. So what's your favorite club banger? Let me know down below what that is. And let's go ahead and get on into the build. Okay, so this is the Moonlight Lounge, but this is the Moonlight Lounge, excuse me. And Jerica Vega, which is Matthew Vega's wife. Matthew Vega, he is the one that owns the bowling alley that we made in the last build video of this series. He owns the whole. His wife Jerica is who owns like kind of the Moonlight Lounge nightclub. If I'm being completely honest, I don't love the name Moonlight Lounge, but I couldn't really think of anything else. If you guys can think of a better name for this place, then please let me know down below. It really wasn't kind of what I was going for the vibes of this place, but it's just kind of what sounded the best to me at the time. But I'm still not sold, so help a girl out. So below the lounge is actually the bowling alley, and I thought that it would be really fun to make the dance floor like open so you can kind of see the bowling alley, and then like the disco ball that's in the bowling alley is like hanging from the middle of the dance floor. I thought that was kind of a fun touch, and it's not like people would be like looking at people's skirts or anything while they're in the lounge, because that's like the bowling lane. It's not like people are going to be like under it and stuff. It'll just be like bowling balls flying past. I don't know. I thought that it would be a lot of fun. And I also wanted to make some kind of stage in the front of this lounge, so that we could have like a DJ or like someone come and like sing and stuff like that, for the nightclub. I used a lot of the Love Struck pack in the nightclub, especially like the snakeskin print wallpaper. I use that a ton. The Love Struck pack I feel like is very like nightclub vibes, and with this nightclub I wanted it to be like very like sexy, very fun. So I did make sure to put in as many woohoo spots as I could, and I believe that there's actually a woohoo bush out in the front of the venue as well. But yeah, I wanted it to be like really sexy and just like moody and just a very, I don't know, clubby vibe for like what I could imagine a club is like. I did make this lounge quite tall, but I mean, with what we're going for, I feel like it kind of makes sense because we're going for like renovated, like old apartment buildings that are like businesses and also like people live in them, if that made any sense at all. So it is quite tall. It's quite a tall lounge, but I think it all works out in the end. On the second floor is where the like bar area is. I don't necessarily know that there's like much food served here. It's more just kind of like drinks and stuff. This is very like an adult friendly venue. Like you wouldn't be having like your teenagers and stuff come here. Like this is very like adult and older. But we have the bar on the second floor, and then on the third floor we have just kind of like a sit down area. I also snuck in a second bathroom there just because I feel like you need to have as many bathrooms as you can. I don't know, I feel like that just kind of like makes sense, and I feel like if this were like in a real life situation, it wouldn't make sense to like have bathrooms only on the main floor. Like you would want to have bathrooms on like at least multiple levels. So I did make sure to squeeze in some room for a bathroom on the third floor as well. And like I said, there's just a lot of Love Struck stuff in here. I made sure to put the game, what is it? The one where you put the cards on your head in Love Struck. I forget what it's called. But I made sure to put that up there. And I just kind of wanted the third floor to be kind of like when you're done dancing and you like kind of want to like talk to your date or something, or maybe you want to like cuddle up and get a little bit more cozy. That's kind of what the third floor was like. I don't want to say inspired by. What am I trying to say? That's what the third floor is meant to be. There is a few places to like sit and chill on the second floor as well, but I feel like the third floor kind of be like the more quieter area of the club. As quiet as a nightclub could get, I suppose, but I do really like the way that this build turned out. I think it was really fun. This is definitely something out of my comfort zone. I really don't make like community lots very often, let alone like any like kind of nightclub or anything, so this is very much out of my comfort zone. Really kind of this whole series right now where I'm building like community lots. Like we built the Riverback Cafe, and we built the bowling alley, and now we're building a lounge. Like all of this right now that we're building in Newcrest is very, very much out of my comfort zone. This is something totally new to me, but it's been really fun, and I've really enjoyed like the challenge of like actually pushing myself to do something different in The Sims instead of my like cozy gamer legacy. I mean, even on my like usual play, I don't necessarily play like legacy stuff, but I like to make like family houses and then make a family to live in that house, but then I don't really play with the family a whole ton. I did start at one point the Not So Berry challenge just like on my personal time, and then that save file actually got corrupted, so make sure to back up your files. So that stuff like that doesn't happen to you, because unfortunately that's kind of what happened to our tiny town. This is kind of going off subject of what this video is, but I am sad to announce that we kind of have to say RIP to our tiny Halloween town that we started last year. That save series, that whatever you want to call it, that was so fun for me, because much like building community lots is out of my comfort zone, playing with occults is way out of my comfort zone as well. Like I really never ever have played with occults ever, and so playing, like sitting down and actually playing with the occults was really, really fun. And I'm so sad that we have to say goodbye to it, but that save honestly is unplayable. I cannot open that save without my game completely crashing, and it just doesn't work. I've tried everything at this point, but sadly Tiny Town is just honestly gonna have to be no more. And I'm so bummed, because I honestly was planning on bringing it back for spooky season again this year, but it's just not possible, unfortunately. So that really sucks, but it's okay. I think we'll keep busy with Newcrest builds, and I also would actually love to let you guys in on a little secret, but I have been kind of like brainstorming and working on writing my own legacy challenge. I don't necessarily think that it'll get like picked up and played a bunch by like the bigger simmers. Honestly, kind of want to give my challenge a try. It just seems really fun for me, and I think it's something that you guys would enjoy as well. My plan right now is I need to finish the fairies because I haven't finished all of that yet. I kind of got burned out to that really fast. I feel like I wasn't super excited about fairies, and then I got excited about fairies, and then I played with the fairies, and it was fun, but now I'm kind of like over it. You know what I mean? Like there's not really anything in the fairies that's kind of like holding my attention at this moment, but I'm also playing the viral single tile challenge, or the one tile challenge, whatever you want to call it. I feel like I've heard it called both things, so I'm not really sure like exactly what it's called. But I've gotten really into that. And even though I technically completed the challenge, I still want to complete the guy's aspiration with like the one tile challenge rules. So I've been having a lot of fun with that as well. So I think for right now, the plan moving forward is going to be kind of like similarly to what I've been doing. I would love it if I could post more than one video a week, but unfortunately right now, just with the amount of time that I have, that's just not something that's doable for me at the moment. I absolutely love making YouTube videos. I think that it's super, super fun. And it's a really great outlet for me. And I don't know, I love watching other people be creative online, whether it's with the Sims or with like sewing stuff. And if you guys follow me with shorts, you know that like I'm a crafty like person too. I like to sew. One of my New Year's resolutions was actually to learn how to make jewelry this year, and that happened, and I've been having a lot of fun making jewelry, and my like jewelry box is like bursting with like how much stuff that I actually like have now, and it's just been really fun. And so seeing people be creative just really makes me happy, and it inspires me. And I just want to do that for others as well. And so it's kind of the reason why I wanted to start this channel in the first place, was to like, I don't know, just hang out with people, hang out with you guys, maybe inspire you a little, and help you to try new things, or maybe something challenging that you think is challenging, and just kind of like helping you to gain that confidence to give things a try. Because I feel like that's what people have done for me, just by like me just watching their content. So yeah. Anyway, I was talking about the game plan, and then I got off on a tangent of being creative. Anyway, so the plan right now is I think I'm going to still be posting one video a week. I like it being on Friday, so I think that that's kind of what I'm going to shoot for, is just every Friday a new video. And so far I've been kind of like rotating it as like one week we'll do a build, and then the next week we'll do a gameplay. So I think that honestly, if things go well with the tile challenge, we honestly could probably finish up Keenan Wilder's aspiration within like 3 more episodes probably, because I don't think we're that far off. I'm pretty sure we're on like level 3 of the aspiration already, so I think we could figure things out like fairly quickly. So I think going forward, because I do have a lot of videos that are kind of like pre-recorded, they just need to be edited, of like builds that I've made for Newcrest. So we'll kind of stick with that schedule where it's like a build video one week, and then next week will be a gameplay video. I think the gameplay videos I'm going to kind of incorporate the legacy challenge into the mix. So like one week it'll be maybe the viral single tile challenge until we finish that up. And then the next time we do a gameplay video, it'll be the Legacy Challenge. I'm excited to share it with you in just a little while. But let's go ahead and give this build a tour. So there are going to be a little bit of spoilers while I'm giving you guys a tour, because I actually have completed this whole build at this point now. But this is Miss Jerica Vega. She is Matthew Vega. It's his wife. And then I'll introduce you to like their kids and stuff later on. But she is the little lady who owns the Moonlight Cafe. The Moonlight Cafe, if you come over here, you have the sorry, not the Moonlight Cafe. We're in the cafe right now. This is the Riverback Cafe owned by her parents, Eileen and Elijah. And then if you come over here and you pass the fun little swans on this cute bridge, you will run into the woohoo bush on this outside here. And then this is also a little area that I thought would be really fun and kind of fitting for like a nightclub, is like a street performer basically. And so I gave them like a little platform and I put a microphone and like a guitar so that they could play some music. And then we have the entry, what is this? The ticket kiosk here. You can like small talk, I guess. We have the ticket kiosk here, and then some like velvet ropes to like form the line. It is currently like springtime when I'm playing this because my single tile challenge build game that is in the same file as the Newcrest builds, and so that's kind of how the seasons are changing. But okay, here is the outside of the Moonlight Lounge. Okay, so here's the lounge. It is 3 stories high, and then this 4th story right here, you'll see it in another video, but this is where Jerica and her family live, is up on this 4th floor. I think that I will show you this build when I show you this build over here. This is the tattoo studio that her son Connor owns. He is the tattoo man in this safe. So let's go ahead and go to the 1st floor. You enter through these super fun doors, and they're actually too tall for the wall, but who cares? And then we also have the lights bumping. And I wanted to make like some kind of like grand staircase, but you can't do stairs on a diagonal for whatever reason. So I used platforms, which are not the bestest of friends with me, but it all worked. And then the stage needed to be on a platform too, so that's what that is like over there. Oh, I guess oh no, there's a karaoke machine. That's what I did, because I put the microphone out on the little podium thing. What is that called? This stage, the outside stage. That's where the microphone is. And we have the karaoke right here. So I basically put in any kind of fun light that you could think of here. And I think it's really cool because like the disco balls are like stacked on top of each other, if you kind of see that. And then you can also see all the fun lights and stuff down on the bowling alley. I think that that's a lot of fun as well. We have the first woohoo space right here, this closet. And then we also have a sleek little bathroom area over here. And then we go upstairs to where either of these staircases are wrapping around. And we have our little bar area with this fun chandelier. I never get to use this chandelier ever just because it's so like big. And I actually believe that it's 2 of the chandeliers put together so that it's like extra big, and I love it, and I'm obsessed with how it turned out, so love that. This is kind of a issue if you look at it. But these are lights behind these plants, and then the plants are actually very huge. These plants are from Jungle Adventure, and they are massive, like massive, massive. So I sized them down and that's why there's this like weird shadow thing right here. But I kind of figured like this place is like pretty dark as is, and when the walls are down, like you're not really going to notice it anyway. So I didn't really care to fix that or find a different plant. I just kind of liked the like vibe with the snakeskin wallpaper, the like jungly like leaves and the lights behind it. And also, if this were a place in your life, how fun would it be to get like an Instagram pic or something in front of these vines with the lights behind it? I think that'd be so cool. Such a cool pic. But yes, we have our bar. I love the Love Struck bar. It is just so beautiful. And the Love Struck bar back is so fun. And I believe that all of this stuff is from Love Struck, if I remember correctly. Like I said, majority of the stuff we used on this build was from Love Struck. And I also put in this mirror. I believe that this mirror is actually from Spotty, but it has the light behind it. I thought that that would make like a fun like kind of backsplash thing for the bar back for like a nightclub. I think that that's really fun. So I love that little touch. And this light, I'm obsessed with this light. I use this light like all the freaking time. And then the third floor, we have another woohoo spot. We have this sign that is, I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be like that. Can I fix that really fast? I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be right here. Can I size you down a little? Beautiful, that looks better. Okay. We have another woohoo spot, another little closet. We have the, what is this called? Heads Up or whatever, this game? Thumbs Up. We have Thumbs Up or Play Woohoo. The card game from Love Struck. Whatever it's called. We have that. I don't know if I love these little like light curtain things hanging right here. I just kind of thought that it was like a fun little like touch and maybe add some kind of privacy. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them. I don't hate them, but I like don't necessarily love them either. It's also, besides the little wall light things, it's also the only like thing lighting the upstairs. So I feel like it kind of should stay. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that one, but yes. And then we also have a little bathroom with another closet that you can woohoo in. And we also have kind of like a private little balcony and this bear rug, which I believe is another woohoo spot, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that is all of the build. I also put on some like graffiti on the side of the building. I didn't put anything like too high up because I just kind of felt like that wasn't super realistic. Like you would only have graffiti like lower down where like people can like actually reach. And then I also put just like overgrown gardens and ivy climbing up the wall. And I don't know, I've been really enjoying this little Newcrest build. This area right here has been so fun. It's been time consuming, don't get me wrong, but I've had a lot of fun playing and building with all of these buildings. It's just been so much fun, and I'm excited for you guys to see the rest of them. Should I give you a little bit of a sneak peek with all the walls up? Look at how fun all of the little lights are when it's nighttime. I did the tour with this at nighttime because this place would definitely be open like at nighttime. So I just kind of felt that it was only right to have it be at nighttime. So before we part ways, let me kind of give you like the rundown of places here. I'm not going to show you what's in them, but I will give you a rundown so that you guys can be like excited and come back and watch me build everything. Oh yeah, there's also stuff going on across the street too. So I have, like I said, I have a lot a lot of builds that I've done for Newcrest that you guys are going to have to come and watch because I've had a lot of fun. So we have the Riverback Cafe over here, and then we have the Moonlight Lounge. Again, I'm not sold on that name. If you have a better one, then let me know. We have over here, I honestly don't remember what the tattoo place is called. Maybe we should figure that out. Ink Society, that's right. We have Ink Society, which is our tattoo studio. And then over here, we have Celestial Mermaid, which is our coffee shop. I named it Celestial Mermaid. It's kind of like a play on like Starbucks, because they have like the mermaid star, like celestial, and then mermaids like their mask. Anyway, that's what that is. So we have a little coffee house, and then we also have a art studio. So we have like painting and pottery. So I actually don't even remember what the paint studio is called. Paints and Pots. That's what it's called. Yeah, so definitely there's more builds that are coming out, hopefully very soon. I hope you guys are excited about them because I'm super stoked for them, and I just can't wait to share them with you. So there's another shop in our Newcrest build, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for hanging out with me and listening to me ramble on about honestly probably nothing, but I don't know, I just kind of was in a chatty mood today. At the time that I'm filming this, my dental stuff that I need to get done is like 6 days away, and I'm a tad stressed out, as you can tell by my fingers. It's such a bad habit, but I pick at my fingers when I'm stressed, so I feel like I just kind of needed to get on and gab today. So hopefully you guys don't mind, and thank you for listening to me gab. I really appreciate it, and thank you for choosing to spend time with me tonight or this morning or whatever time it is for you, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye everybody.